Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to talk to you today about how the real Patrice Lumumba is not who he's glorified to be. He's glorified to be this Pan-African hero and this Pan-African independence fighters and trying to unite everybody against the colonialists, but that's just not the case, okay? Patrice Lumumba was a very power-hungry individual, and yes, the mayor of Jackson, Mississippi, Chokwe Antar Lumumba, is named after him. He had his last name changed to Lumumba. Well, actually, his father did, then changed the entire families to have the surname Lumumba, same as Patrice Lumumba. But let me explain this, okay? Patrice Lumumba had a primary school education. That's about as far as that he got in formal schooling. And while formal schooling doesn't mean everything, and it doesn't always. A lot of times it doesn't. A lot of times it does. But nevertheless, he was right to hate what Belgium did to the Congo and to want to charter a path towards independence. But he was rational to the point. I mean, he was irrational to the point of being dangerous. And when Belgium realized their past mistakes and their atrocities, they granted the Congo their independence. They also realized that they couldn't financially keep up the Congo anymore after all the devastation Belgium suffered from World War II. So in 1960, they granted Congo their independence. Well, Patrice Lumumba went on a tirade in French, a lot of swear words about what all the Belgian government did to the Congo. And yes, but Joseph Kasavubu said a few subtle things that criticized the Belgian government, but after Patrice Lumumba's rant, the Belgians were basically like, screw you, we're not going to help you develop the Congo, and we're not going to keep economic ties with you to help make your independent nation prosperous. And then once Lumumba got to power, he suppressed any pro-independence movement in the Katanga region. The people in the Katanga region did not have hardly any affiliations with the rest of the tribes in the Congo, and they wanted to charter their own destiny. But Lumumba would not allow that, and he suppressed any dissent in the Katanga region. He went so as far as to deploy his own airborne troops to there to suppress dissent, but they landed in the wrong village. They landed in a village just north of Katanga, and this village was very pro-Lumumba. But it's not anymore to this day because they went into this village and they didn't believe the people when they said, we support the Lumumba government. The troops just raped the women in that village. They killed a lot of the children. They killed a lot of the men in that village as well. And it was just a sick, sadistic situation. So now while Lumumba didn't deserve to get assassinated by the American CIA as well as the Belgian officials, he deserved to be arrested and brought to trial because he was threatening to sell uranium to the Soviet Union and being provocative when he could have chartered more of a peaceful situation. And yes, I mean, Lumumba did fight for Congo's independence, but once he got to power, he suppressed a lot of dissent and a lot of independence movements. He was a very power-hungry individual and did not allow freedom of speech and freedom of assembly once he got to power. And that's the facts about Patrice Lumumba. Patrice Lumumba was not a hero, in my humble opinion. So, hope everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.